Hello gamers, what's up? Welcome back. Last time we did our Namco stream, we did the games from 1978 and 1982. We put them in a tier list. Today we're gonna be continuing. We're gonna be doing games from 1983 to 1987. Same rules as last time, like button, dislike button especially, and let's do it.
I do have a few things to address before we start this time. First of all, this is a redo because I tried doing this yesterday, but I fell asleep 5 games in. And I was also playing really badly. So this is a redo from yesterday. That one is private now because it's embarrassingly bad. Also, day 1 had terrible audio mixing because I did not think to lower the game volume in main before playing. I will be sure to remember to lower the volume on every game before I start. So please do not worry about sound errors like last time, because that was really bad. Lastly, the ticking banner that was on the screen in day 1 blocked some of the information, I realized. So I'm going to not put that on the screen anymore in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. This actually blocks some of the game information, so we're not going to touch that. Now, we have a lot of games to cover, more than last time. About 32. So we have a lot to do. So what I'm going to do is set up my screen share, and I will put the tier list on the board right here. Now, what is on the screen here is our tier list from last time. Plus, I added a few other games because, once again, this live stream is a redo. There are 5 games that I ranked last time. Actually, I think it was only 4 that are on the tier list. I will go ahead and explain my rankings for those as we go. But yes, this includes all of the ones from day 1 as well as a few extra, which I'm going to explain right now. So, I'm just checking to make sure my audio is fine. It looks like it is. So, we're going to be starting with our first game, 1983, and Namco has released Mappy. Our first game of the day is Mappy, and Mappy's a pretty popular one, as it turns out. So, Mappy is a game about a mouse, a police mouse, and there's a bunch of cats that are basically burglars, and you have to take their shit back as Mappy. That's what Mappy looks like. Let me go ahead and I'm going to remember to fix the volume controls before I start. There is something interesting, at least in the Japanese version. Boss the big bit. That's very, very good English on that. That makes perfect sense. Boss the big bit. So we have a little demo here. Mappy, you don't need to see that, but Mappy cannot jump. Mappy has to use trampolines if he wants to jump. So we're gonna go ahead and start here. You play as Mappy and you just collect all the shit that is going around here on the stage. You also have a methods of attack. It's actually doors. You press the button and you open the door and you can close it in their faces. There's also those rainbow doors which do something else. I will show that off in a minute. I'll show right here. So let me wait for him. You open that and it sends that big wave and it will put the enemies off the screen. So that's what this is. I feel like the game could be a little... There we go. That's better. The trampolines are limited. If they turn red, they turn red if you bounce on it 4 times in succession. Oh, damn, I didn't get him. And you will just fall through it, and that's a life lost right there. Now, you beat the stage by just getting all of the items, which I'm about to right here. And that's the gist of it. There we go, that's one stage done. Just making sure the volume levels looks like they're okay. Stage 2 now. Okay, this is not good. Here's another thing about Mappy. If you get stuck between 2 enemies, you are fucked. Because you have no way to attack unless you get very lucky and you get caught between like a door. That's the only way you're not gonna die from getting trapped. Okay, that's one thing you can do. Oh, you fucking... Okay. So, the red cat will hide behind certain items, and if you catch him, you get a points bonus, but then you're like a second too late, and get hit by him instead, which is always lovely. I would say Mappy's actually pretty difficult for the reason that it's hard to attack. You can barely attack him. That's it. Look, like I could have died right there if I didn't back away. So that's what's going on here. Be careful here. Oh my god, that was round top. Alright, I'm gonna go this way and close that. Oh, nope, it didn't. I was trying to close the door on him. Okay, we'll do that. What's left in the stage? It's probably over here. Yeah, there's the last item. Alright, let me hit you. And that's that. There's also bonus stages where you have to catch as many balloons as you can before the music is over. So let's give this a shot. I'm not very good at this, so it would be too much of a waste of time to get that one over there. would die if I went that way. Alright, let's keep it going. I'm doing very slow here. Okay, let me see if I can do this right here. Yes! You always want to try to, if you can't get all of the balloons in the stage, at least get the cat balloon before the stage ends, because the cat balloon is a bunch of points. So that's why I went there. Now, we're gonna continue. This is stage 4. You'll see the level design gets a little more complicated as we go. Oh yeah, also when items flash, that means they're more points. So try to get the items when they're flashing as well. Damn it, I tried to hit him with the door. Alright, this guy's on my ass right now. Don't worry, I got you. Take that. Fuck this. Now, we do have like 30 games, so I'm not gonna go until I get a game over. I'm gonna end each game a little earlier. I would say 4 to 5 stages of each game is enough to end it. Like for example, you get the point of this. I don't think I have to play much longer. Okay, next time I lose a life, we're gonna switch, and I'll explain why I put it in the tier I put it. All right, there. So that's Mappy. Unlike last time, I'm not gonna go until I get a game over, just because it's gonna take too much time, especially with 5 lives. So here we are with Mappy. That was it. Now, Mappy is a game I did rank already. Mappy I put in the B tier between Xevious and Pole Position. I hear people praising this game a lot. I would say that it's a little overrated, honestly, because it does get really frustrating, especially considering you can't attack. You can hardly attack in this game, and it's so easy to get caught between enemies. So in that aspect, it's a little frustrating, but also it does have good concepts, like the whole door idea. And it does get addictive. I do think that if you're playing it for long enough, you're going to really get into it. So I did put it behind Xevious. I do enjoy Xevious more, but I do enjoy Mappy more than Pole Position. That's it for Mappy. Now, our second game today is another Pac-Man sequel. I'm seeing if anybody's actually watching right now. Hello, anybody? We'll do the same thing. Excuse me. Type British sucks in chat if you're still here. I feel like people are gonna misinterpret that and think I'm xenophobic. I'm not. It's just a joke. Like I don't have anything against British people. Okay. So our next game is Pac and Pal. This game was, I think, only released in Japan. So it used to be relatively rare. It's not as rare anymore because it's been released in a lot of more compilations. I'm pretty sure this was only released in Japan. It is basically the same ideas as Super Pac-Man, but with some differences, which I will explain as I load it up. So, instead of keys, we have these little playing cards here. They uncover an item, and they unlock that item. We have no power pellets in this game. Instead, we have various items. There's going to be 2 per stage. This is one of those items. And you use these items to shoot a shockwave of some sort. They're different depending on the item. To the ghost, and it'll stun it, and you can go on your merry way for a few seconds. You may have also noticed this little green thing. So who's that? This is Miru. Miru is the pal that they're referring to in the title. Miru tries to help you, but in my opinion, it's actually a little annoying. So what does Miru do? Miru will go to whatever items are available that are open and will transport them to the ghost house. That means it's collected, but also you lose points because you have to make sure, you have to let Miru not collect anything, and the reason for that is because you will lose points. The perfect bonus I got just a second ago in the first stage is because I collected all of the items and didn't let Miru take any to the ghost house. So she can take some points away from you if you let her take it. However, she doesn't hurt you. You pass through her no problem, so she's not necessarily bad. So that's Pack and Pal. That's basically how the game works. Like, for example, I could have lost points if I let her finish taking that. That's an example. Alright, let's go ahead and... Extra life. Jesus Christ, I'm on stage. Oh yeah, this is one of the Pac-Man games I'm actually pretty good at. I will say that. I am relatively decent at this one. Now, we also have a bonus stage. So, what happens is you have all these cards, and some of them have dollar signs behind them. One of them has Miru, and then one other one has Blinky the Ghost. So what is this? What am I doing here? You have to go around and turn over the cards, and you want to... The bonus stage ends when you uncover Blinky, like that. If you uncover Miru, your point total doubles, and you want to just avoid Blinky, but it's all random. It's all random cards, so that's what happened there. Thank you, Miru. Can you please bring that to me? Miru, no. No, no, get up, no. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let the ghost take me because what happens is... bleh, 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 I let the ghost get me on that one just because I didn't want to lose points there. Okay, that's the... yeah, thanks. Little pink poopy face. Oh yeah, the item that releases the shockwave changes every few stages. So, you see, the first two stages was the Galaxian flagship. Now it's a Rally X car. And let me uncover one of those so I can show you. Oh god, okay, alright. Alright, let's hit it. Let's hit it. So now the shockwave is smoke. To homage to Rally X there. Okay, I'm gonna beat this stage and then we're gonna move on to the next game. I don't want to spend too much time on each game. That's a few stages of Pack and Pal. I think you get the point there. Now, I have actually a lot to say about this one. I put it up in A tier, above the other Pac-Man games, and I'll tell you why. I feel like Pack and Pal is Super Pac-Man done better. It takes a lot of it's basically based on Super Pac-Man, but it does alter certain things, and I think the things they altered made it better. And I would say this is one of the most underappreciated of the Pac-Man games. I think it really doesn't get enough credit because it does do a lot of great things. I like the music. Miru is not necessarily the best idea, but an interesting idea, definitely. And yeah, I think that this game is great. I think it's underrated. So I put that in A tier above the other Pac-Man games. Now, that's Pack and Pal. Next up, we are going to be playing Fozon. We're still in the year 1983. Let's pull up Fozon. Fozon is a weird one. Let's see. I think minus 15 will be good enough. Guys, audio mixing is okay, right? Like, I'm not too... Like, the game's not too loud, like in day one. Please confirm that. Now, this game is really weird. I think that gives... I mean, just look at the title screen. You know? I think that gives you basically, like, an idea here. Okay, just give me a second. Okay. So you play as this little black thing, and what you have to do is make shapes. There's a shape in the middle that you have to recreate with these little, I guess, the atoms. I guess these are kind of atoms or whatever. And you have to avoid that big collection of balls because that is an enemy. So that's Fozon. You just go around and you make shapes. The game is split into worlds. What happens is you make one shape and then make another shape building off of that, and that's what a world is in this game. And that's really it. That's all that Fozon is until you get to the bonus stage. So what? Okay. Also, if you make a mistake, you press the button and it will let go of that atom that you just collected. Now, when I was playing this in the failed version of Day 2, I was playing horribly. I was getting so frustrated. Ouch. But this time I'm doing much better than the first time. I did just die right there, but I was just not with it that last time. But today I'm doing better, much better. I say that and then I keep making little errors here. Okay, I have to get that one right there. Nope, wrong spot. Okay, move. Oh yeah, it also does that, which is rather annoying. Come on. Oh, come on. This is what was frustrating me that last time. I was just not getting these in the right spot. Move. Come on, man. Oh, you bastard. This is the point. It does get frustrating at points, especially when you're like one tiny inch away from the actual spot that you need to go. As you could see, multiple occasions right there where I was... Oh, wow. I accidentally pressed the button too early there. Now, this game I was playing for a long time because it made me so mad. I'm going to beat this stage and then move on to the next game because I don't want to get too frustrated about this. It's annoying. It's very, very annoying. I will say that about it. Yeah, we have 30 games today, guys. I don't want to spend too much time on one game. Also, I'm kind of hot. I hope you guys don't hear that. That's a fan. I hope it doesn't sound so loud. I'm going to check. I don't think you guys hear it. Let me just change. Okay. Now, Phozon is a game I don't really like. This is a game I haven't played until ROM testing. I ranked it in D tier. Actually, when I did it last time, I put it here. I moved it down to here because this game can get very frustrating, especially once again when you're just an inch away from the spot that you need the atom to actually go. It gets very annoying. The little ball enemy is pretty annoying. I get what they were going for with this one. Like they have a concept. It's just not a good one. So I don't like it. I really it's better than Navarone because I can actually figure it out. It just gets annoying. It gets quite annoying. Now, next game is another very strange one. It's this game right here, Libble Rabble. Once again, we are still in the year 1983 with this. Now, I played for a surprisingly long time on this one last time. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Thank you. All right, so what is Libble Rabble? You play as two arrows. Let me see if I can get the demo to show up. You control those two arrows, each with a separate joystick in the arcade, but I have to use the arrow keys and WASD to control these. I'll be using the WASD for the red one and arrow keys for the blue one. And your goal is to surround everything on the screen and it gets rid of it. So let me see. This game is very hard to play by yourself. No, so it's specifically hard to play when you are playing with a keyboard. That's the big thing. I don't know why I'm not getting the treasure chest here. You fucking bastards. They didn't give me the point. I circled it! Anyway. That's Libble Rabble. You just go around and you make shapes, I guess, with these arrows here. I hate that thing. That blue thing that chomps is the worst part of the game. I will say, because it'll just cut you. Oops. The blue chomper cuts off your string, your little line that you made, and it's so frustrating. You can see it just happened there. And and it happened again, and it just keeps happening, and it's so goddamn annoying. I'm not doing very well this time around. I was doing okay last time, but that's because I had a really weird strategy. I was like doing that. What the hell? Let me move! Oh, I got rid of everything. So that's move. We're gonna do this. Just picture me playing this game with it's like imagine I'm playing Fireboy and Water Girl. Basically, that's the best way I can describe the way I'm playing it right now. Is I'm playing Fireboy and Water Girl with the keyboard. Except I have to control lines. Alright, let's hit him right there. Okay, the music changed. I'm not sure why. I don't know what's happening here, but we're gonna continue here. Okay, I don't know what's going on here either. Yeah. And that's Little Rabble. Once again, I don't have enough time to play until I get to the game over. I just don't. I'm sorry about that. So this game is weird. I put it at the bottom of C tier. I was very, very close to putting it in D tier. Like high D tier, though. The music actually saved it from going there. Because that is a very catchy tune. And all the songs in the game are really, really good. That's what stopped Little Rabble from heading to the D tier. The music really saved it. It's probably a lot of fun when you're playing with a second person and when you're playing in the arcade and you have two physical joysticks. I think that would make it much easier. I'm playing on keyboard, so it's not going to be that simple. They have an idea. I once again, this is an idea. Unlike Phozon, it's actually not a bad idea. It just is a bad idea to play it with a keyboard. It's a bad idea to emulate this game because it's going to be a pain in the ass. But benefit of the doubt. Next up, we have, if anybody remembers from day one, we played Pole Position and made a lot of noise. We're going to be playing Pole Position 2 next. The sequel. So what makes this... So the game is almost exactly the same as Pole Position, the original. The difference is we have more tracks to race on. Here's an example. I was thinking of racing on all of them, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for that. So Fuji is the track from the first game, so I'm going to skip that. Let's start with Pest, which is just a circle. Let's do it. We're going to hear that sound a lot more in this game as well. You guys remember. So be prepared for that. We're racing. Your car is a different color, and that's about the only difference in actual gameplay. Please don't make me crash. Okay, I'm going really slow. Every time I shift gears, it makes that sound, even though I'm not turning. That's another weird thing I noticed. So we're about to finish off the qualifier. 4th place. Now we're gonna actually race. Hey, I hope you guys like that noise, by the way. It's even more annoying it's even more annoying in Pole Position 2 is because every time I start the race, it does that. Even when I'm not turning. So it's even worse in this game. And I'm gonna crash a lot, as you can see. You're lucky I lower the volume on this stuff. Okay, let's avoid the puddle. And that's basically all this is here. Guys, just when we finish today's stream, I just need you to remember. Thank you. And that's all that one was. I did not mean to put U. I meant to put T. I feel like nobody's watching today. Here. I know a way to find out if anybody's watching. I will pick one of the other two tracks. Either Seaside or Suzuka. Please pick either one for me to go on. So I'm just gonna wait, I guess. Which is gonna waste my time. Once again, we have 30 games and I'm already stuck on one of them. Please, somebody. First answer I will go with either with the which one? Please hurry up. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're playing Suzuka. I didn't realize it actually would time out. Well, Suzuka is the most difficult track in the game, so yeah, look at that. I'm so great at this game. I died not at the first turn before it even gets crazy. Look, here's the crazy part. So this is just oh my god. I'm dying at the easy parts. What the hell is going on here? So yeah, this is as you can tell, I'm really bad at these ones. Yeah. I know I'm not saying much, but I'm just trying to not die, which is difficult. Seaside is similar. It's not as crazy. I don't feel like showing that one. We're gonna have no time. So, pole position 2 I didn't rank yet. Also, these games used to be in chronological order, but now they're not because I reloaded. Now, pole position 2, I put pole position 1 in B tier. I'm gonna put this one in B tier as well. I will say that there's a significant error in my ROM where the car makes way more noise than it's supposed to, especially compared to pole position 1. But generally speaking, whoops, accidentally touched that. Generally speaking, it's better because it has 4 different tracks. That's probably just a ROM issue on my part, and I will ignore that. So that's where pole position 2 is going to go. That's it for that one. Now, our next game is the first one for 1984. Also, nobody answered when I asked them which track I should play, which I really appreciate. Thank you guys so much. You're such a captive audience, am I right? Our next game is from 1984, and it's the third game in the Galaxian series. So we had Galaxian and we had Galga last time. We are going to be playing Gapless. It's the third one. It unfortunately did not do as well as Galga did, however. In fact, it did really poorly compared to Galga and is one of the more forgotten games of Namco's, which it doesn't deserve to be. Let's go ahead and boot this one up. So here's the first change. You can move left and right, of course, but you can also move up and down. You can move in 4 directions this time around, which I think is a really good addition. So that's our first thing that makes this game good. Second thing, you guys remember the enemy that captures your ship? Now we have this thing, and if I can hit it, which I missed it, because I'm dumb. Come on. There we go. Now we get to capture the enemies. This is a bad showcase. I'm only getting like 2 of them. But it does that. And now you have 4 shooters. I think this is a great addition. It does the opposite of Galga, which is fun. It's innovative, I'll say that for sure. It also makes the game like 1,000 times easier. However, they will die as soon as they hit a bullet. Like, one just died right there. And that's Gapless. It's Galga, but better. And I spoiled it. It does do some really interesting things with the... Fuck! It does interesting things with the Galga concept, is what I was going to say. Okay. Now, There is bonus stages, but instead of just having to shoot as many things as you can, this one has completely different bonus stages. Whoops, I already messed up. Bonus stage in Gapless is juggling. You have to juggle these little enemies and try to juggle them as many times as you can with your shooting. And this is one reason why you need the... Fuck! I accidentally shot one away. It's always very, very fucking hell useful to have as many enemy ships on you as at once, because they make this a lot easier. So fuck! It's really easy to fuck up though. Like, that was pretty bad. So yeah, that was not good. I'll play one more round because there is a gimmick to round 4 here. Also, they call him Parsec. Stars change directions, and the music goes, and it's crazy rapid fire here. So that's what's going on here in stage 4. It's like, whoa! Oh! Okay, we're still going. We're still alive. So that's, I think they call those the rush stages. So that's what just happened there. Okay, I just lost all of my enemy ships. And there you go. I'll shoot this guy, and then we're gonna move on to the next game. Parsec 5. I will move on to the next game. I just want to... Okay, yeah, let's move on. Atlas! It does better things than Galga does. It, unfortunately, though, is not as big of a classic, which is very disappointing, because it's great. It does a lot of new things, especially the capturing the enemies. I think that's great. Moving in all 4 directions is nice, although it does make things a little more difficult at times, kind of. I'm going to put this in A tier above Galga. It doesn't deserve to go higher because it is just Galga, but with some new things added to it. It's unfortunate that Galga became more iconic, though, because this game is the definitive version of the Galga series. You know, we have Galaxian down here, and then Galga up here, and then Gapless, does it better. So there's Gapless. Underrated, and Namco really did not appreciate this game well enough. However, we're going to move on to a game that I really don't like. The Tower of Draga. Now, I have many problems with this one. But I'll explain that as we go here. You play as a soldier. His name is Gil. What the hell? Okay, I thought that I had no sound for a second there. So you play as our man's Gil over here. Actually, I think he's more of a swordsman than a soldier. And it's a puzzle game, kinda, where you have to, I'm already bad. I'm bad at explaining. First thing you might notice, Gil is so slow. Oh my god, he is so freaking slow. That's the first thing that I don't like about Tower of Draga, how slow he is. There is a power-up that makes you faster. I hope I can get it. It's in stage 2. This game really makes me mad, also. This game really frustrates me. So he's so slow. He has a shield, and he also has a sword, but you can only hit enemies when they're not, like the slime guys. You can only hit them when they're not moving, which does not make the game any more fun. You always have to, like, just halt, waiting for them to stay still. So how do you get out of the stage? You have to go over here, and you have to collect the key, which here it is. And then you go to the door over there, and then you leave and go to the next one. There is items in every stage that you have to Well, some of them are required, other ones aren't. But you will have no idea how to get those items. You just get them by random things. Like in this stage, you have to kill 3 Slimers to get the item. It's okay. That was weird. It's imagine playing this game in 1984 with no guide. The only reason I know that you have to collect that items even spawn in this game is thanks to Namco. Fucking hell! It's thanks to Namco Museum DS, which has game navigation. If you turn that on for Tower of Draga, it'll tell you the requirement to get an item in every stage of the game while you're playing. It also tells you what the items do, something that the game itself refuses to do. So, I know I'm spending a lot of the gameplay here ranting about this one, but I have no reason to like this game, okay? I'm gonna beat this stage and move on because I just do not like playing it. That's actually the speed up item. This one I'm gonna get. So you'll notice how much faster he gets. If you don't get this item, then you're gonna be playing like in hell. It's impossible to play without this. Watch. If you don't get this item, you're done. Like, this game is not gonna be enjoyable to you. It should really be in stage 1 instead of stage 2 because it just makes the game actually playable. If you don't have this, it's not gonna be playable at all. And yeah. These guys are actually one of the easiest ones to kill, ironically. You just have to hit him a few times. So that's a potion. Actually, I don't know what that one does. Up the volume just a little bit. I think you guys get the point here. Annoying. It's very, very annoying. Now I have to find the key, because I don't know where it is. Another thing, the shield, these guys that zap you, fuck, I was turning the wrong way. If you face the shield towards them, you block their zap. Oh god, this game is annoying. I don't like this. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't know how to use the pickaxe, by the way. It's just supposed to break walls down. I don't know how, though. Where am I going? I have to find something. Where's the door? I'm gonna beat this one and get the hell out of here, because I do not want to play this one. Yeah, this game's not fun. I'm done. I'm done with that one. F tier, okay? F tier for Tower of Draga. I don't know why they thought this would be okay. No game guide. I don't even know if the arcade cabinet gave you any help with that. Gil is slow as balls until you get the speed up. And the game's just so repetitive. There's 60 stages, and they're all the same thing. It's not fun. It's not engaging. It's not anything. This game is F tier. I hate this game a lot. So, I spent a majority of my gameplay for Tower of Draga ranting because I just hate it so much. Hello, Focused Corner. I can't say anything. I don't think there's really anything good to come out of this one. I'm sorry, Tower of Draga fans, but your game sucks. Your game absolutely sucks. Feel free to hate me for that. Our next game, though, is okay. We're going to be playing Pac-Land next. And here's the interesting thing about Pac-Land. I have 2 ROMs for this one. Because there's a significant difference between the Japanese version and the English version. I'm going to play the Japanese version first, because that's the original. Pac-Land is the next Pac-Man sequel made by Namco. It's very different from all of the other Pac-Man games. It's a side-scroller. You play as Pac-Man running around. We're gonna start on stage 1. I'm not gonna play this game for very long because I do have to showcase 2 versions of it. So first we have the original Japanese version. So he's running, he's jumping. There was a big difference between the 2 versions. First of all is the sprites. I will start with that. It's the sprites of the first difference. This is the original Japanese sprite. Pac-Man looks pretty fine. Looks like Pac-Man. Nothing. Oh yeah, this game is based on the Pac-Man cartoon that started in 1982 by Hanna-Barbera. The main theme of this game is taken from the cartoon. I am about to die right here. I'm trying to get a special item here. Fuck it, we're not gonna get the item. If you run into certain fire hydrants, you will get special items. In this case, if I have gotten it, you'll get a hat that would block off the little mini ghosts that these guys are shooting. You have your power pellets. Yes, this was made into the infamous Smash Bros. Map. And that's a stage of Pac-Land. I'm gonna try to do this quickly, because again, I have 2 versions of this one. Accidentally missed that. Now, this game was made... I have to make the volume a little lower now. Okay, sorry about that. This game inspired Mario. It came out before Mario, and Mr. Miyamoto said that this was an inspiration for Mario Bros. That's always nice. Interesting now about the control. Wonderful. This game controls weirdly. The arcade game, it was not a joystick. It was buttons. You would have a left button, a right button, and a jump button. And to move, you would mash one of those buttons. Like if I was playing in the arcade and I wanted to move right, I would be mashing the right button over and over again to move. Of course, you don't have to do that when you're playing it like this, but I'm gonna press my keyboard a little louder so I can simulate what it would be like. Actually, yeah, there you go. Okay, if I was playing on... it would be like this, if you guys hear that. This is how the arcade game would play. You guys hear my keyboard. That's not how you actually play it on emulation, but that's how it would play. Oh god, this part. Okay. Fuck! This part is interesting. In order to get past here, you actually do have to mash the button to cross the water, which is really annoying. And that's the most annoying part of the game, is the water sections. So yeah, this is based on the cartoon. The music came from the cartoon, and they made it into the game. So you have 3 rounds where you go to a trip, and then you have a 4th round where you come back home, and you get these special shoes, and you have infinite jumps. Hey, Focus Corner, here's a question for you. Yeah. Here's a question. Namco Museum for the PS1 is a series of 5 volumes. Do you plan on getting all 5 volumes, or only 1 or a few of them? Because that's a whole series of games there. So I wonder... I wonder if you want to get all 5 of them, or just like a few, 1 or whatever. You know what I mean. This is how you play in the arcade, by mashing the button. Right, I'm gonna finish the return trip, and then we're gonna switch to the English version. There's a big difference in that one. We're gonna come home now. Fun fact, Miss Pac-Man here, and I guess Baby Pac-Man, in the most recent releases, they had to edit that sprite. And then you do 3 rounds again in the return trip again, over and over. They edited that sprite so that it wasn't Miss Pac-Man because of the legal problems with the character. Now, the American version, we're going to load that one up now. Okay. So, here's the difference. First of all, your sprite is completely different. They changed it to match the actual Pac-Man in the cartoon. They also... yes, I hope you guys like that. There you go. You can see him. He looks different. He matches the cartoon Pac-Man instead of just the regular Pac-Man. Now, here's the biggest difference with the American version. They made Pac-Man a lot faster Watch. You see that? Look how fast he is compared to the Japanese version. So that's the other thing they changed. I'm not sure why they made him faster. I don't know exactly the explanation for it, but yeah, that is a very interesting version difference here. It's one of the more weird localization changes in arcade history. They significantly changed his speed on this one, as well as changing his sprite. So you can tell how much faster it is here. Also, that's the item I was trying to get the first time. They also got rid of the cross on the building there, I guess. So you can just compare this to the original. They really did change. So this is why I wanted to play this game twice. I wanted to show you, because I don't think anybody's ever pointed this out. As far as I'm aware, nobody's ever pointed out that Pac-Man's speed was changed. I don't think anybody's really mentioned when they were talking about Pac-Land. So I wanted to show this to you guys. Pac-Land would be a good game to reboot. Actually, people have been wanting Pac-Man World remakes. After Namco Pac-Man Museum Plus recently came out, which I do have, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. It's the same game, except Pac-Man is faster. Also, they changed the sprites for Miss Pac-Man and Baby Pac-Man at the end to match their cartoon designs as well. So that's a very weird version difference there. Yeah, people have been wanting Pac-Man World remakes. Also, I asked you earlier, are you thinking about getting all 5 Namco Museum PS1 volumes, or just 1 or 2 of them, or whatever? So I'm not sure if I'm going to factor in the version differences for Pac-Land. I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. I'm going to go ahead and put this at... I'm going to put this at the top of B tier. I'm very close to putting it in A tier, honestly. It does have a few weird physics, especially the water. You actually do have to... It's probably easier in the arcade, but you have to mash your arrow keys to the right in order to get past the water, or mash the right button. So there's that. It's really, really, really difficult to do that. In the console versions, the water sections are really, really crazy difficult, but they're doable. This game inspired many side scrollers to come, and I really do have to give it credit for that. It has a place in history because of that. It does something different with the Pac-Man series, and it's based on the cartoon, and the theme sounds really great. And that's Pac-Land. I hope I'm like the first person to point out the version difference, the fact that they made Pac-Man faster. All of the console ports are based on the Japanese version, so it's the slow version. I don't think any console ports have used the English version. And then there's the Smash Bros. Stage, which, yeah. So Focus Cornered, are you going to get like all 5 of the PS1 anthology, or select volumes? And while you answer that, we're going to load up our next game. Our next game is Grobda. Grobda, most likely what? As in most likely you're going to get all 5 of them? They're $3 each. I would expect those to be collector's items, because the PS1 Namco Museum series is the first Namco Museum they ever made. Lasted from 1995 to 1997. I did not think they would be that cheap. I thought they would be collector's items. And while we're on that topic, Namco Museum Encore is the 6th volume for that series, but it was only released in Japan, so I don't think you're going to be able to get that one. And even if you were able to get that one, it would probably be region locked. The most expensive of the PS2 ones. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of Namco Museum Encore, but it's volume 6, but it was exclusive to Japan. I'm a little distracted. Let's move on to Grobda. I was just practicing this one recently, actually. Here's the funny thing about Grobda. It is based on Xevious, actually. It's a spin-off game. I learned this only very recently. I learned this very recently that Grobda is the name of the tank enemy in Xevious, and you play as the tank, and you just gotta shoot down other tanks. So let's do it.
Get ready.
You have a shield that you can activate. Also, you have these very, very big explosions. Now, if an enemy or yourself touches one of these explosions, you will explode as well. These explosions are very dangerous.
Get ready.
Fire focus, I can't really do that. Let's hit him right here. So that's Grobda. That's really all it is. You just shoot down shit. It does get very difficult though. It's relatively easy at the beginning. As you can see here. Doing alright.
Get ready.
Let me lower that a little more. Your shield will run out after a short period of time though. See, for example, right there. Yeah, I should have given you a... I should have done a seizure warning for this one. Seizure warning, the explosions are a little hectic, so be aware of that. Yeah, so if you get caught up in an explosion, you will die, and enemies that hit explosions will explode as well. They start chain reactions.
Get ready.
I'm commentating on this while playing, and I'm doing well. This is very weird. I usually do really shit when I'm actually commentating while playing. Well, I did say I was practicing this one a little bit.
Get ready.
So there's that. Try not to use your shield too much because it will run out. What was that?
Get ready.
I think I got an extra life. I think that's what it was. Be careful. Alright, I'm alive. That was close. Let me see if I can shoot him through this little gap here. Oh god! Alright, let's hit this last guy right here. Got him. It's... Yeah, he's saying get ready. He's not saying confetti. He's saying get ready.
Get ready.
Confetti. It'd be funny if he would say confetti. Confetti. Oh, he's saying get ready. Oh. Okay. Alright. I am surprisingly not bad at that one. Also, here's another thing I wanted to point out. National Battling Association, NBA. I wanted to point this out to you guys. NBA. NBA. Yep, we're playing for the NBA. That's always lovely. Alright. That's Grop. This game does a lot of... It does interesting concepts. I really like the explosion idea. It does make the killing things at close range very dangerous, unless you're using your shield. But it's fun. I did not know it was based on Xevious until recently. It doesn't really have much of a connection to Xevious, honestly. I am going to put it on the same tier as Xevious, though. I would say I would rather play Xevious, so I'll go ahead and put it a little bit below Xevious there. It's fun. It's great. Actually, okay, I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna think if I should put Grobda above Xevious or below Xevious. I'll come back to that one. Now, our next game. Speaking of Xevious, we're gonna play Super Xevious next. Super Xevious is actually exactly the same as original Xevious. It's the same game as Xevious, but they made it more difficult. So I'm only going to play this one for a little bit because it's the same game, but harder. I'm only going to play like until I die. And you know what? I'm going to play until I die once because it is the same game, but more difficult. I think it's like I think the idea is when Xevious wasn't making as much coins, they changed it. They modded it to Super Xevious so it could earn more coins, so you could die quicker. I think that's what was happening with that idea here. So yeah, I'm not gonna play this one for too long. It is literally Xevious but harder. That's all it is. So there's nothing much to say here. see, I'm not even commentating. I said last time with when it comes to Xevious, on some days I'm really good at it. On some days I really suck. On day 1, I sucked at it. I'm doing a little better today, it seems. I'm doing better than I did the on day 1, which is ironic because this is supposed to be harder. All right, I'm not gonna play that. It's the same game but more difficult. Okay. And because of that, it is gonna go in the exact same tier. Of course, I don't think it would make any sense to put it somewhere else. Now, yeah, it's Xevious but harder. In fact, at the beginning, it doesn't even feel harder. It's probably more later on. Now, we're going to move on to our next game. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. We're going to move on to Dragon Buster, which is still in 1984. This game, if you guys know, Namco is slightly better than Midway and maybe slightly better than Atari. Oh, Namco is definitely better than Midway. Probably Atari as well. They're my favorite, okay? Dragon Buster, if you guys know Zelda, this might be a little familiar. This one is from 1984. You play as this guy, which a lot of people say he looks very similar to Link. Let's see. Should I go up or up? I'm going to press both at the same time and see what gets picked. All right, we're going to go right. So here we are. Oops, I did not mean to do that. So you play as this guy. Kind of looks like Link. And you just slash shit with your sword. That's the game. That's all that's happening here. And that's basically it. Not the most difficult game. Give me 1 second. Let me. Alright. Sorry about that. Now, you can pick wherever you want to go on the crossroads, and then it's kind of an adventure style game. It's not so special. You also have a jump. Whoops! Stop. You have a double jump. It's a little difficult to use though. You have a double jump in this game, which is fun. That too. I have no idea. I think that just gave me points. Oh god. Now, there's a dragon at the end, of course. And what happens is after you beat the dragon, the game is going to put you on another map like this. Yeah, the music is a little annoying. So you end this map by fighting the dragon, and then they put you on a new map. I'm only going to play up to here, because the game is exactly the same after this, and it's just more difficult. So you want to use all of your items here to kill him. Very difficult to kill him by just using your sword. So, see, I have a little bit of it. Alright, come on, get him, kill him before he kills you! Nope. Oh, you also only have 1 life, but you have a health bar. So, no lives, just health. So what happens is after you kill the dragon, once again, the game just loops. Different locations, but it is just a loop after that. And that's Dragon Buster. A lot of people will make Zelda comparisons with this one. Now, this game, it's been a long... okay. It's been a very, 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 very long time since I played this one. And after playing it again, it's okay. I'm going to sit it. Here. I think I knew I was gonna put it in C tier. I just didn't know where. It can get fun, but it's very repetitive after you beat the dragon the first time, because it's just the same thing over and over again after that. So, but it's interesting. It predates Zelda, and you have some weird enemies, and you get to pick. So yeah, you get little spells, and that's Dragon Buster. What has been the best game so far? That's still Bosconian from last time. My favorite game of today, though, is Pack and Pal, based on our tier list here. Now, next up, let me check. I have to consult my list here. Okay, we're done with 1984. We're going to move on to 1985. We're going to be playing the sequel to Dig Dug. Dig Dug 2 is our next one. This game is significantly different from Dig Dug, the original. Unlike Xevious and Super Xevious, which are exactly the same, Dig Dug 2, Super Xevious is not necessarily a sequel, it's just an update. So Dig Dug 2 is very different. You play on land instead of under. Yes, Dig Dug 2. Yep, I'm going to show you right now. Dig Dug 2, it's real. You play on the land instead of on the ground, and you have a drill. And you use this drill to cut. You drill out parts of the land. You could also pump them up again, as usual with Dig Dug. Once again, inappropriate jokes all around if you would like. So yeah, you do the same thing. You just pump them up, and you can do that. You can use the drill and break off the land. Let's see if I do this. Nope. Gotcha. And they will drown. Be careful though, because you can fall in the water as well, and you will lose a life. So be aware of that. And try not to abuse this power too much. Because A, you're going to run out of space to kill the enemies, which I'm going to have to right here. Or you're going to make yourself fall in the land. In the water, Frygars still can only blow their fire left and right, just like in the original. And yeah, this is a game. Never heard of it? Never heard of Dig Dug 2? Well, now you have. This is from 1985. I'm gonna finish off this stage and then we can move on. Actually, we'll do one more after it. Well, the more you know. Dig Dug 2. This game did very poorly compared to the original, so I don't blame you for not ever knowing about it. It did not do so well. So yeah, I just died. Let's beat this stage and then I'll move on to the next game. All right, let's do it. Come here, you poopy face. Got him. This guy right here, and then this guy right here. Also, your harpoon is pretty long, so you can shoot enemies from, I think, a bigger distance. That's literally an A, and we're gonna end it off at that. So yeah, Dig Dug 2. You never heard of that one? Yeah, it existed. So where am I gonna rank our friend here at Dig Dug 2? Where did I put Dig Dug 1? I put Dig Dug 1 at A tier. Dig Dug 2. And I'm thinking somewhere between A and B here. Here we go. We got the stupid bots again. Yeah, nice try. Like, I caught you on your first message. Actually, my second message, but anyway. Where do I rank this one? It's not... It's below the original. I will say the original is better in my opinion. This does change things around, and I really appreciate their ideas on this one. I think it's a very welcome change. And after that, I'm actually going to put it at A tier below Galga. They did some really interesting things here with the whole drill. And that's always fun to mess with. It replaces the rocks from Dig Dug original. I think... Whoops. Sorry about that. I think it's great. I think they really did a good job here. Not as fun as the original, but definitely it does. It's a good game for a Dig Dug sequel. It is good, very good for a Dig Dug sequel. Also, you're not playing a Smurf dude anymore in this game, which is a little weird. Don't know where he went. Yeah, Dig Dug 2's fun. Not much else to say. Continuing now. We have Metro Cross, 1985. Let me go ahead and load this boy up here. So in the wow, that loaded really quickly. Hold on, let me do that again. That was fast. Anyway, 1985 Metro Cross. You play as this, I guess, human, and all you do is you race. Not really race. You just run and try to make it before time stops. There's plenty of obstacles. These green squares will slow you down if you run on them. Look at all these obstacles. There's no lives in this game. You keep playing until you run out of time in one stage. And that's all you do. You run. Let's do it. Whoops. Okay. You know what? That's okay. The game does load really quickly, so we'll be fine. Alright, let's do it. This looks like an NES game. The arcade graphics are higher than NES graphics. That's kind of insulting. So that's all you do in this one. You run. If you hop on the can, like on top of it, your timer will stop. And also kicking any of the cans will give you some points, as you can see. Woo! This game is fun. I like this one. And there you go. That's it. Compliment gone wrong. Yeah, so there it is. Next one, round 2. Ready yourself, player 1. Alright. Let's keep it going. I think this one introduces the skateboard. I might be wrong. It might be the stage after this. Yep, there it is. Oh, I missed it. The skateboard is really good if you... Oh, yeah, you can speed up with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm tripping and shit. Okay. Here we go. I missed it again! I need to show you the skateboard. And I missed the speed up as well. Different cans give you different things. Last 10 meters. That wasn't pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I do love the music. It's really catchy. This next stage, I think, is the ramp stage. We have to do tricks off of ramps over and over again. Let me see. Is this right? Yep. That's the stage I was thinking of. You have to go like... Oh, I messed up that one. Okay. Combo. Oh, there we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I like that. That stage is fun. It's a little annoying, but... Stage 4. I always end up running out of time on this one. When you run out of time in a stage, game over. Once again, there's no lives in this game. You do have way more time though than last time. I think the game will add up your like time left at the end of each stage, and it'll give you extra time based on that. Alright, okay. Oh man, I need the speed up, man. I need the skateboard as well. I haven't shown you the skateboard yet. I think this is the stage I'm gonna mess up on. I think it's most likely gonna be here. Be lucky if I actually made it. Ooh. Yeah, there's what the skateboard does. There we go, that's the end of that stage. Ooh, look at that. That was cool. Ready yourself. Alright, one more stage. If I beat this stage, one more. If I don't beat the stage, then game over. And if I do beat the stage, I'm gonna end it at this stage. Because I think you get the idea. Woo! Speed up. Yeah, speed up. What the hell? What does that do? Oh, I think that slows me down. Okay, there we go. It's gone. Oh god, I just realized there's a little bit of refresh on the screen right now. You see that little line I keep passing on the screen? Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I think I'm gonna get a game over right here. Gotta go eat dinner? Okay. Oh! At the very end of the stage, man. I thought I was gonna get a game over, but not there. Wow. I know I was gonna get a game over, but not at the very end. Pumpkin, parsley, lettuce, spinach. Alright, we'll do the same thing I do usually. Where's the Y? Alright. Exclamation point. What the hell, where's it? Exclamation. Yeah. Metro Cross! Metro Cross. Okay, you can move on now. Okay. Metro Cross. What's up, Marigold? We're playing some Namco today. A tier list as well. Metro Cross. I think that one's good. I think that one's actually, that one is more fun than I remember it being. I was very happy playing that. And for that, I'm gonna put it at not D tier, don't worry. Let's put it here. Top of B tier. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering where Super Xevious is in B tier, it would be right here. Literally the same thing as Xevious. Metro Cross is really fun. It was more fun than I remember it being. If I practiced the game, I could probably get pretty far in it. It was good. The music is really catchy. And yeah, it's just a game where you run. I think it is very enjoyable. And that's it for Metro Cross. I think that one was good. Now we're gonna move on to, I think Baraduke is next. Yes, okay. We're moving on to Baraduke. I really like Xevious. Xevious is good. I played that in the first live stream, day one, which you can watch the replay if you would like. So, Baraduke, let's do it. Now, here's the weird thing about Baraduke in my emulator. It's at the top, even though Baraduke should really be like right here. I don't know why it's listed up here. It just is. We're still in 1985. This game is a little freaky. Specifically the sound here. Let's do it. You play as Kissy, that's his name. And you just shoot shit. You shoot shit, and that's how you play. That's Barrett. Hey, come here. It's always also really good to collect those guys. Those are your friends. As you said at the beginning, I'm your friend. And let's see, can I get a shield? Nope, I got nothing. Next stage. There's a lot of really interesting sound effects in this game. Yeah, gimme. I'll take that. Alright. And that's... Ooh, whoops. And this is Baraduke. Oh god. I'm about to die right here. Gimme. Okay, let's go. And it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. Give me a shield this time. Yay! Alright. Oh god. There's always every once in a while, you guys have noticed that when you shoot the enemies, they give you an item. Sometimes the item's bad though. Sometimes the item is another enemy, which is really annoying. Like, watch, it's probably gonna be no, not there. Careful here. Okay, in order to get out of the stage, you have to beat all of the enemies as well. That's another thing. Bleh. Okay. Let's get this guy right here, and then that'll be it. That just gives you points. I didn't know what that did. Okay. Not sure what happens when you get to like 5, which seems to be the last stage of floor 1. I've never gotten this far. Honestly, just because I really hardly ever play this game. I barely play it. It's a game I don't really play. It's not a bad game. It just is not my first choice when it comes to Namco, of course, because it's... you know? Now, there is something interesting. I think you guys get the point of Baraduke. Here's something really funny. This is gonna not be... We're not gonna play this game today, but in day 3, we're going to be playing Baraduke 2. And I did not know that there was a Baraduke 2. I learned that, I actually learned that from the tier list. It's this game right here. I was like, Baraduke 2? I never heard of that. I have never heard of Baraduke. And we're gonna check that out next time. But Baraduke is okay. It's gonna go in C tier. Let me see where I'm gonna put it in C tier. I'll put it I'll put it above Dragon Buster. Let me see if I want to rethink anything here. QDQ. Would I rather play QDQ or these games? I would play QDQ because it's kind of a simple, fun one. Okay, Baraduke. It's a shooter game. It's not a space shooter, which makes it funny. I mean, more interesting. It's very atmospheric, especially in the sound department. I like the atmosphere this game gives you. It's a little creepy, actually. They try to make it a little creepy crawlies, especially with the enemies. And yeah, that's Baraduke. I don't get really far in it. Our next game, however, I'm pretty sure is my favorite game for day 2. 1985 Modos. I think this game is awesome. We're going to load that up right now. So Modos is a game that I don't think gets enough attention, honestly. Let's lower the volume here. In Modos, you play as a ship or something like that, and your goal is to knock off everything on your platform. Let's load it up. So you play as this guy, and you just knock down everything off your platform. And that's how you play Modos. It's a very straightforward one. You knock them off, and then you move on. There's a knot in my headphones that I will have to address after I finish this game. And there's plenty of different balls and other enemies that you can encounter in this game. There's another really cool gimmick. It is going to appear in the stage after this one. Also, if you stay in the stage for too long, eventually a bunch of shooting stars will start knocking down platforms. It almost happened there, but it didn't. Next up, okay, so you see these little pills over here? These are power-ups. There's 2 kinds of power-ups. There's these, and there's an arrow-looking power-up. The P makes your knock stronger. It gives you more knockback. And then the chevron will give you a jump, and I will show off that in the next stage. I think it's introduced. So this is all the game is. Knock down your crap over here. Oh god, here comes another bot. Actually, here we have a moment where I can fix this knot, because the game won't stop until won't start. Oh, never mind. It started automatically. I was about to say it won't start until I tell it to, but no, it started. So this makes my knockback a little more. It will be a lot more if I use more of them, which they're scattered around stages. I do need it for this guy, because this little insect enemy is a pain in the ass to defeat normally. Oop, oh, I actually wasn't paying attention there. Sorry. I'll show you the jump in the next stage, because that's what I needed. When you use a power-up, it will go away after you beat the stage. But if you don't beat the stage and you die, you get to use it one more time until you beat the stage. It stays. You may be thinking, why do I love this game so much? Well, music is one reason. I think that the theme is catchy. If I get to show off the name entry, that song is so good. I hope I can show you that. And also, fun fact: oops, I'm dying a lot here. The stage. Oops, I didn't activate my power up. Oh, this guy's gonna kick my ass now. Fuck! Yeah. All right. We're gonna have to use both of them. I'm getting really annoyed. I hate this guy, man. I really do. Screw you. Die. 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 Oh my god, just die already. Thank you. Okay, now you do have a jump, and you can jump over gaps now. But the platform you land on will crack, and if you jump on a cracked platform, it will break. Let me demonstrate that for you. See, it fell. Oh, okay. Just listen, man. I love that song so much. I really do love that song. I hope you guys like my name entry, by the way. Oh, if you guys remember my 2021 channel trailer, this song as well. That's the game I actually got that theme from. It's really good. Now, we're going to move on. I love Modos. I think it's fantastic. It's my favorite. I'm pretty sure this is my favorite game of this episode. Now, I'm going to put it in the S tier. I love it. But I'm not going to put it as high as Bosconian. And would I rather play this or New Rally X? I'm going to actually say I would rather play New Rally X over Modos. But I love Modos. I think it's great. It's a simple concept. I like the power-up idea. It's not as good as Bosconian. It's not necessarily even as good as New Rally X, but I enjoy the game. I think it's great. And the music is amazing. Love the music. And that's Modos. Our next game is Sky Kid. We're still in 1985. My computer is fully charged. I think I can unplug that. Sky Kid. Let's do it. My volume levels, the game to my voice are fine, right? By the way, they're okay. Please let me know. You play as, I think this is a bird, actually, as far as I know about it. And you have a mission. You are instructed to bomb a target every stage. You don't have to bomb the target to beat the stage. You just have to get to the end. And you shoot, and you have a loop-de-loop button, which you can use to go backwards. If you get hit by something in the air, you can mash the fire button and then just hold up, and you can survive. See, there we go. I just bombed the target. And then you just land, and then that's the end of the stage. So, you don't have to bomb the target to beat the stage, but it gives you a big bonus. And if you don't bomb it, you're not going to get a lot. Your points are going to be pretty low. So, this is Sky Kid. Pretty simple. Okay, I'm alive. Nope, I crashed. I like the music here. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna probably have to do that in order to avoid those guys. No! Ah, I crashed into the tree. All right, we're gonna try this one more time, and the music is kind of mid. I think it's kind of catchy. And then we're gonna move on to the next one because again, we have like 30 games today. Ah, yeah, I think you get the point on that one. Now, I am going to be playing Sky Kid Deluxe as well, which is another game. It's not the next game, but we're going to do that really quickly. So, Sky Kid Original. We're gonna rank. Sky Kid is it's a mid shooter. It's not my favorite of the shooting games. Music is fine. I think it's good. The idea of bombing a target, I like that. It's gonna go in C tier. Actually, I'm gonna bump it up to B tier, but at the very bottom of B tier because it is practically a C tier game, and I would feel a little bad about that. I think it's it's okay. It's not bad. Okay, next game. 1980. All right, we're done with 1985, guys. We're moving on to 1986 now. Our next game is Toy Pop. This game has only ever been in one Namco museum, and that's being the original Volume 1 on the PS1. And that's the only attention this game has ever gotten. You play as a Pinocchio guy. I would describe him as Pinocchio. Guy on the left. It's a co-op game. If you're playing with two players, which I'm not, but you can if you want. You play as two players at the same time with this one. I'm not going to play with two players. But you play as Pinocchio and this other girl. Player 1 is Pinocchio here. And you shoot. You shoot these little gift boxes. Let me lower that just in case. And you shoot these enemies with the little bullets. You'll notice that there's different enemies, though. Each enemy, except for the robots. The robots... Oops. Okay. The robots can be killed with any weapon. But every other enemy has a certain weapon that they are weak to, and you can only kill them with that specific weapon. The robots are the exception to that. The robots can get killed by anything. So in this stage, we have the robots and we have the cars. To kill the cars, you need the tires, which is a little weird, but that's how it is. Oh yeah, that's another thing. When you get hit in this game, you lose your clothes. And that counts as one hit, and then on your second hit, you die. I think that's a kind of funny way to... That's a funny way to have a hit taken, as you literally lose your clothes. And then when you go to the next stage, if you... Whoops. I hate that. That stuns you. Yeah, this is like the Universal Arcade font. This. Okay, I just switched to bombs. Bombs do not kill the cars, as you can see there. So I'm actually going to switch back to tires for a second here. As you saw on the first screen, when we went into the stage, it said there's going to be robots, cars, and tanks. Tanks, you have to kill them with the bombs, which are not spawning. But yeah, as the game is called Toy Pop, these are like toys. You can see the wind-up robots, wind-up cars, wind-up tanks. Which, by the way, I'm going to need bombs for this. Oh yeah, wonderful. This is also a game I have no experience with. Past experience with. By the way. See if I can shoot him through there. So as you can see, the robots are getting killed by it. No issues with that. It's the cars are not going to get killed by it because they need to be killed with tires, specifically tires. And this is bad. I need tires again. There's no more tanks. I need more tires now. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain how to beat the stage. You see these little bottles with hearts in them. They progressively open the door, and then the door's all the way open. You can leave. And that's Toy Pop. So now we have robots, cars, and balloons. I think those are balloons. Actually, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure those are balloons. Okay. Avoid that because I don't feel like getting stunned right now. The balloons are not going to get killed by tires, of course, because that's not their weakness. Their weakness is this thing. I don't know what item. Oh, these are arrows. So they're like popping the balloons. And that's Toy Pop. The music in this one's a bit annoying. I can see where you're going with that. Z. Just Z. Yeah, the music is a little on that one. So that's the main gimmick of Toy Pop is that different enemies require different weapons, which are scattered throughout the stage. I think that's a fun idea. And the game is mid. I wouldn't rank it that high. I'll put it in C tier. Where in C tier? Well, I'm gonna say above the Bomb BGB games, but below Kingdom. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea that I've been saying that a majority of the games. I like the concept. Yeah, I like the idea that different enemies require different items to kill them. I think that's fun. It does get a little annoying because it's like, where's this item? Where the hell is I need to find it? Yeah, that font is just the universal font for video games like back then. That's also the font I'm using in my thumbnail. Damn it. So that's Toy Pop. Now, our next game is Sky Kid Deluxe. It's very, 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 very similar to the original Sky Kid. There is some differences, which I will show off here. For one, the title screen is tinted green. It's a little funny. You can see the Sky Kid tinted green here. So the difference is the music. That's the first difference. The background's a different color. And also, there's a day and night gimmick. If you hit the sun, now it's the moon. But the basic idea is the same as the original. You collect the bomb, and you're encouraged to hit the target. By the way, in order to actually kill the target, you have to hit it in the middle. You can hit the target on the bomb with the bomb on its side, and it will give you points, but it only bombs at like the side part of it. If you want to actually bomb the whole target, you have to hit it right in the middle. I like this version of the music better. I do think they did a nice update to it. I died many times on this stage in the original. Let's see how well I can do in Deluxe. Let's see, move out of the way. Okay, I'm already past the part where I died in the first game. Whee, loop-de-loop. Actually, I do a barrel roll. I'm never gonna say that again. Don't worry. Ah! Oh my god, I'm alive. Ah! Oh! I was mashing the button a little too much. Sorry about that. I got a little too into it there. Is the bomb still here? There it is. Okay. Alright, let's get that bomb. Let's see if I can hit this target. Where's the target? At least let me hit the second target and then we can move on. Yeah! Oh my god! I didn't even know that. If you get hit while holding the bomb, you lose. Oh, here comes the bots again. Don't worry. That was funny. I actually didn't know that you release the bomb if you get hit. But it landed perfectly in the middle of the target, which is nice. Got lucky there. That was pretty cool, actually. Alright. If I lose a life here, then I'm gonna move on to the next game. The next life I lose, next game. Oh, wow. Yeah. Whoa, what was that? I've never seen that. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's like a bunch of different accounts coming in here. Naked HD.xyz. Yep, totally. Sky Kid Deluxe is not on our list here. I'm gonna go ahead and once again that goes in the exact same tier as the original, just like Super Xevious. I will put it instead of this where it's like literally the same game. I would put Deluxe one spot above the original because it does. I like the music update, the day and night is. It doesn't really change the game, but it's a nice little touch, a cinematic touch. And yeah, that's it for that. Next game is the sequel to Mappy, which was the first game we played. Let me actually see how long I've been streaming for. I don't know. About an hour and 40 minutes. Okay. Now the next game is the sequel to Mappy. Uh-oh. Okay. It's a sequel to Mappy. We're gonna be playing Hopping Mappy. 1986 still. Let's do it. Now, Hopping Mappy is very different from the original Mappy. I will say that. Where is it? Right there. This is also a game that loads really quickly. I balk that guy. I don't know what that means. I know what you're trying to say, but it's just not stupid. Okay. So, Hopping Mappy. Here we have the demo. You play as Mappy on a trampoline. The cats are on trampolines. It is the same idea that you collect items to continue. And that's Hopping Mappy here. Instead of items flashing for you to get a bonus, they will become animate for a second, like here. Let me go ahead and hit this right here. Also, you can get points for stomping on Namco over there, the big boy cat right there. And that's a stage of Hopping Mappy. Also, you hold the button and you can speed up. And then one more thing, if you want to undo a move before you do it, you're allowed to do that. If you hit the opposite direction, you will actually bounce back. So you can speed up, and let's hit him right here. When he's standing still, you can stomp him for points, like right there. Let's hit this box right here, and I don't know what these shapes do, honestly. Oops. Okay, I know what one of them does. The timer one, if you hit it, it will freeze all of the enemies. That's the only one I know that has a purpose. The other ones are just random shapes. Now let's go ahead and get this guy right here. Oh! Oh god. Wow, that was close. Alright, let's go up here. I love this song. It's very cheerful, more cheerful than the original theme. And yeah, that's my. Let me check audio levels. Yeah, audio level is fine. So that's Hopping Mappy. You just hop around and collect shit. Hop to it, player one. I think that's cute as well. Now, when you're starting to say hop to it, player one, I will hop to it. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Oh god, careful right there. All right, I'm up. Ah! Yeah. Okay. I'm not doing so well right now. Now am I? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. All right. I lost it. I lost my flow with this one. Real quickly. I'm in round 3 and I'm already fucking. I messed up. I screwed up here. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Amazing. I do like the game over theme. I do like it more than the original map theme. When you do name entry, it will tell you to. Oops. It will start you as "Who are you?" and then they expect you to put your name. But it's always funny to leave it as just saying "Who are you?" Also, my score is higher than Mappy's score himself, which is funny. Okay, Hopping Mappy on the tier list. Okay. It's gonna be close to original Mappy. Do I like it more than original Mappy or less than original Mappy? It's a little easier. There's a lot more space to work with, so I'm actually gonna put it above the original because I feel like it's a lot more forgiving. You can undo moves, you can speed up, you can freeze enemies. I feel like this game is a lot more forgiving than the original, which is really difficult once you get to like early on because of the fact that you can barely attack anybody. I have a knot in my headphones, which is always nice. I will go ahead and work on that while I talk about Hopping Mappy. The music is great. I like the main theme. They made the game over theme sound a little bit better, which I think is really cool. And yeah. Yeah, that's my opinion on Hopping Mappy. Okay. I'm almost done untangling my headphones. Okay, all right. I fixed them. Next game is, I'm pretty sure, is The Return of Ishtar. Let me check. Yeah, The Return of Ishtar is our next one. All right, let's do it. Now, The Return of Ishtar is the sequel to The Tower of Draga. Already a warning sign, considering I hate The Tower of Draga. This game is weird. This is another game I don't have any experience with, but I know I've heard of the game a lot. So, this one is weird. Remember Libble Rabble where you had 2 control sticks? Same for this one. Arrow keys, I'm controlling the right side. I'll call myself Jack. And on the left, I'm using WASD, and I'm gonna call myself let's see, let's do a yeah, this is gonna be my thing here. And we're both males. Why not? Bye. Okay, bye. Now this game is weird. On my right side, the arrow keys, I'm controlling Gil. On the left side, I'm controlling what's the name? I don't know their name. Also, for some reason, my up isn't working, which is always nice. So, I don't understand this game. I admit, I really don't. You use Gil to attack enemies. You do not lose a life if Gil gets hurt by anything. You lose a life if the girl gets hurt by anything. I don't know her name. Her name might be Ishtar, but I'm probably wrong about that. Why does A move that way? That's wrong. Oh, weird. So you have to just protect the girl, because there's no lives as well. There's no lives. There's no points in this game either. No points. You just have to... The goal is to get as far as you can with this game. And I think you have to kill all the enemies to move on. My best guess. To get that guy over there. Where's Gil? Gil! There he is. Yeah. This game is... This one's weird. Alright, if I kill him... What? Huh? Okay, I was wrong. You do not get a game over only if Ishtar dies. Apparently, if Gil dies, you also get a game over. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now, I'm stuck. Never mind. Yeah, fun. Last game continued. Oh, okay. Alright. I am very confused by this one. I really am. Yeah, I think you have to kill all the enemies in the room and then get the key to move on to the next area. But this game is actually also designed... You're designed to be playing this game with somebody else. It's a 2-player game. So good luck playing it by yourself, because it's a primarily co-op game where one of you controls one and the other person controls the other person. That sounded very vague. So yeah. I'm sorry. This is gonna go in F tier as well. Probably it's probably my fault for not knowing how to play it. I'll be honest. Would I rather play this or Draga? I'm going to very, very, very controversially. Let me switch my chat option. I accidentally messed it up. This is going to be a little controversial. Quite controversial. I'd rather play Ishtar than Draga, because Draga is just so slow. and it's a maze, and it's just awful. This game is a little more straightforward and has a basic idea to move to the next stage. Kill all the enemies and then leave. So I appreciate that. It also probably as a co-op game is fun, but by yourself, not so much. And that's going to be it for that. How many more games do I have? Let me count the number of games we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 more games today, everybody. We're not even like okay, we're majority have done, but we have more to go. We have a lot more to go. Our next game is thankfully not based on the Tower of Draga. It is Thunder Scepter. This game is interesting. Sorry if that was too loud for you. This game is fun. I actually have barely played it. This game is interesting. I think in the arcade machine was specifically you know what? Pause for a second. I'm very curious to know what the Thunder Scepter arcade cabinet looked like. I'm very curious about this. I think it was like very different. Let me see. Look, here it is. Nope. Not even close to the right game. Okay, I don't think I'm getting it. Oh well. Whatever. Thunder Scepter is an interesting one. You control this little ship. And it's a very, very interesting perspective. It's almost like first person-ish. Let's do it. Let's give it a go. What the hell happened? Why am I... Okay, we have an issue. We have a bit of a problem. My controller seems to be stuck moving to the left. Why is that happening? That's... Maybe I just need to reset it. Okay, yeah, I just needed a reset. But yeah, you control the ship in this little area here. And you shoot. Oops. And you just shoot. You shoot. It's kind of a button masher type of game. You got to avoid these walls or else you die. Careful. Oh, wow! That was close. Okay, so yeah, you shoot your way through this little tunnel here. On the top, it tells me how far we are. Caution? Caution for what? Oh god, what is this? I think I did something there. I missed. Oh, yep, there we go. I just died. Oh well. The enemy went away. Okay, I gotta avoid that. Playing on a keyboard is a little weird. I think there was like, analog controls for this originally. I'm gonna beat this first stage, and then we're gonna move on to the next game. We're almost done with this stage. Oh god, we have caution again. That's not good. Okay, we gotta kill this guy right here. What? Why am I not moving? And I died again. Energy empty? Okay, does that mean I'm done with the stage, or game over? Okay, okay, alright. I don't know if that... Okay, no, we're still going. Be careful. I did not even realize that I had a power gauge, honestly. That's my fault. This is Thunder Scepter. It's a game I never played until, this. Gotta be careful with these walls here. There's a sequel. I think you already saw it on my screen there. Thunder Scepter original. It's not a bad concept. I think it's pretty fun. It's a really unique idea. It's one of the more unique of the games that Namco's ever made. I think it's really interesting in that concept, in that regard. It will Up. I'm thinking either low B or high C. Whoa! I didn't mean to do that. Uh, um. Okay. I'm gonna put it on high C. It's a great concept. It is a very simple concept as well. I really like the perspective you get. Our next game is a Japanese exclusive, and it is called Genpei Domaden. But I think I should figure out the how to pronounce it. So let's consult our buddies here. Okay, this game you pronounce it as. Let's find out.
源平とまでん
Genpei Tomaden. That's how you say it. All right. So that's the name of this game, Genpei Tomaden. It's Japanese exclusive. Also, that means all the text is going to be in Japanese, so good luck understanding anything. To me as well. 1986. Let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a go. I'm pretty sure that reads Genpei Tomaden. Of course. So let's load it up. Now, that says there's a story. I have no idea what that says, but Japan words. It's Japan words. And we're gonna play as this person right here. And you have a sword, and you just kind of like Dragon Buster, where you just slash. Don't know what I'm doing, quite frankly. Yeah, like I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I didn't die. I just move on to the next part. So you're playing as a girl, I think. And you slash at whatever these things are. Alright, I got him. I fair enough to jump over him. So okay, that part's done. My first time playing this game. That's a map. And now we're playing overhead. And I'm getting my ass kicked. So now they're playing in an overhead view. We went from small to large to overhead now. So this game is clearly changing things around a lot. Good luck to me for finding a way to understand this madness here. And that's it. I died. Wait, no, did I die, or did I once again just get transported to the next place? Okay, I'm not actually dying. I'm just moving to the next area all these times. Right, let me see. I'm just gonna mash the sword button here. Or jump over him. That's a tiger. I don't know what... Oh, okay. That's cool. We're slashing, and I did that. Next, we are moving to... Yes. Now we're back to the small perspective. Now we're small again. And there we go, I actually died this time. Finally. I couldn't tell if I was dying or moving to the next part. Now, there is a continue. But we didn't use that. That game is this one right here. I don't really have an opinion on that. That was strange. I'm gonna hit this game with I'm gonna hit this game with bottom D tier. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's like awful. I don't think it's like F tier quality. Actually, Return of Ishar is still S tier, but F tier, not S tier. No, of course not. This game is mostly a problem of I don't know what the hell I'm doing. The perspective keeps changing, and I don't get it. I don't get it. This ranking, if I learned the game, may change, but I don't think I have enough time to do that. That's Genpei Tomaden. Sorry, Genpei Tomaden. Yeah. Now our next game is the sequel to Thunder Scepter. It is 3D Thunder Scepter 2. And as you can tell from the title, this game was manufactured in 3D. However, this does pose a big problem. Emulating a 3D game in MAME, good luck. You can change a lot of the screen settings here, but it's gonna look bad. So I give a major seizure warning for this because the best possible setting I could pick is very flickery. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna change it. It's gonna load up seizure warning here. Yeah. I'm gonna fix that. There's a few different settings. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. I can do this. Then there's that option. So we have a lot of problems to do. Actually, this is not even a good option. None of those options are, because the screen still flickers if I do that. So the best I can do, I think, is this one. Please, guys. Okay, great. The controller's glitched out again like it was with the first game. I'm very sorry about this. I'm very sorry about the screen here. It's bad. But we're gonna try to work with it. It's the same as the original Thunder Scepter, but it's in 3D. Except not when you're emulating it, it's not in 3D, but if you were to play it in the arcades, it'd probably have some special 3D cabinet or something. I'm very, very sorry about the flickering. I am. I'm tempted to just show you a video of this game, honestly. But I do have to play it a little bit. Actually, you know what? This isn't working. Yeah, my controller for that game, I don't know what's happening there. I'm just going to show you a little bit of footage of it. Because that's just not cooperating with me. We're going to just play a video. Yeah, so this is where I'm getting the footage from. I'm just going to play this so you can get an idea of what the game is supposed to look like. So this is what it's supposed to. Yeah. I apologize severely for the whole flickering there. That's an emulation issue. It might just be my ROM, because that looked fine. But please be aware of that. I just had to play a video. I put the original Thunder Scepter there. This is the same game. I'm actually gonna rank it under. It is mostly my fault, but I wonder if the 3D would actually work in the arcade. I have no idea. We're moving on to our last game for 1986 now. We're going to be playing Rolling Thunder. What day is it today? Okay, Rolling Thunder is our last game for 1986, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games for 1987, and then we're done. Rolling Thunder is kind of popular one. There's also Rolling Thunder 2. That's going to be next time, though. In this game, you play as a guy in red. I think he's like a spy. And you use a gun. And you shoot these people, these enemies. Here's a demo. I don't know why they're giving me the option to start later on, but let's do it. play as this man, and you have a gun. And, oh god, you can only take 2 hits. Here's a reload. But if you get hit by a bullet, which none of these enemies shoot bullets, but there are enemies later that shoot bullets, like in a second here. And there we go, I'm dead. Yeah, last game in 1986. You shoot. This guy in orange, he shoots bullets. Bullets are a one-hit kill, so be aware of that. Guys in yellow will take 2 hits. The other guys take 1. So be careful with the guys in orange, because they will kill you in 1 hit. And yeah. Hey, there's a bullet. Be careful with that. Ah, shit. Guy came from the top and punched me. Yeah, you can only take 2 hits in this game. Once again, bullets are instant kill. He landed on me. I hate when the enemies come from the top and just land on you. It's so annoying. I'm really bad at this one, as you can probably tell. Come on. At least get somewhere here. Alright, careful right here. This guy's gonna jump down, probably. Got him. You can jump up to the upper level as well. Oh god, I could have died right there. Okay. Now we have a machine gun, which shoots bullets a lot quicker. Oh yeah, you can hide indoors if you need to. But be careful, because then they're gonna do that. They're just gonna wait at the door. And I'm dead again. Yeah, this gets really... Yeah, be careful with the doors, because they're just going to wait at the door until you get out. And if you're on 1 hit, then you're done. You can't escape that. Trying my best here. Let's try this bastards again. Ah, fucking hell! Why do you have to do... Oh, okay, that's an exaggeration. I'm not that upset about it. Oh god, okay. I'm not that upset about it, but it's really annoying. I hate the guys that... I'm gonna actually jump up here. Oh god, I think that was a bad idea. Rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire! As long as there's no orange guys coming out here. Fine. Oh god, here he comes. Got him. Right, let's get the machine gun. This is my last life out of 5, by the way. That just goes to show how good I am at this game. Okay, I got the machine gun. The machine gun can rapid fire, which I like. Nice combo right there. Refill our bullets. And we're moving! Probably not gonna last much longer. Okay, these guys... Oh! Ah, man, hit me with the bullet. Well, there you go. That's Rolling Thunder. This game does have a whole story to it. I don't know exactly how it goes, but I think I've seen the cutscenes. After you beat each round, you get a cutscene that shows you the story. There's like a girl, she gets kidnapped, and you're trying to infiltrate the people that kidnapped her and save her. Like, that's the main enemy. Yeah, that's Rolling Thunder. It's not a bad game, but it's a game I'm really bad at. Like, I'm not good with like gun games. I'm really bad at them. It's not bad. I'd rather play Libble Rabble. No, I'd rather play this over Libble Rabble, I would say. C tier, it's mostly a skill issue, to be completely honest. It does things right. It does do things. You know what? Nah, I think I'm being too mean to it. I'm gonna put it. Does it belong in B tier? Or does it belong at the top of C? You know what? I'm gonna leave it there at the bottom of B tier. It's good enough to be in B tier, so it's B minus, but still B. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. It's a skill issue. If I were better at it, I'd probably rank it a lot higher. But I giving it credit for being it for that, so that's why I put it there. We're moving on to 1987. We have our last 8 games. I said right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, our last 8, final 8. 1987 now. First up is a game that was only released in Japan, and I think you're gonna figure out why quickly as we play. It's called Wonder Momo. It was released in Namco Museum Encore, but that was only recently in Japan, as I was talking about. That's like Namco Museum Volume 6 for the PlayStation 1. This game is a little weird. Here's our main character that we play as, right? You could tell it's very anime-like. You could see her design, anime, spins, and yeah. You know, let's load it up. It's such an anime game. You'll really, Volume 1, Act 1. Let's do it. So, you attack with a kick. No. Oh, you have to actually come to an enemy to actually kick. Oh my god, stop. So you kick these guys, right? Oh my god, I keep fucking running into them. Thank you. And there's also... I want that. If you mash your kick button when there's nothing there, you turn into... I guess this is Wonder Momo here. She attacks with this little ring thing, and we have to kill this guy. Stop! Throw it! Thank you. Jeez. Now, there is a certain... Damn. There's a certain MGM ripoff. Oh, yeah, I get it. With the thing at the beginning. There's a certain move that really shows you how anime this game is. Yeah, there it is. This is the anime move. I call this the anime part of it. So that's a really anime, like... Let me get that. Let me get that, you piece of shit! Alright, can I at least turn to Wonder Momo? Thank you. Oh yeah, you also use the tornadoes to turn into Wonder Momo as well. Okay, there we go, got him. Now what do I have to kill? Oh god, that thing right there. Oh my god, stop. Stop spawning. Stop spawning. You're not helping. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I like that. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, this game is very anime-esque. No, and it's probably no wonder that it was only released in Japan. Ah! Yeah, I think you can tell from that why this game was only released in Japan. Yeah, I think you guys get the idea here. Oh no. What does this do? I don't know what that did. Also, how do you defeat this guy? Ah! Stop! Yeah, I'm dead. This is clearly one of the reasons why it was only released in Japan. That curtain right there. I think that this deserves a very special entry for the imagery. I think this will really explain how I feel about this game. Yeah, I think we're done with that one. Yeah. That's Wonder Momo, guys. That's the anime game that Namco made. You wouldn't expect that from Namco, but they really did go there in 1987. I don't really understand this one, but I'm gonna put it in D tier. Okay, where in D tier would I rather play this in Phozon? No, I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it right there. It's got something going for it. It's very anime. You got that weirdness in there. Yes, that's yeah. I think yeah. It's hard to comment on that game, to be honest. But don't worry, our next game is also a Japanese exclusive. Yeah. I need to get my translator again here so I can say this correctly. Yo, okay. Apparently, this game translates to. Okay, I didn't expect that. I don't know how to say it. It's probably something like Yokai Dochuki, Japanese only. Let's load up the ROM for this. I have 7 games left, so let's speed this up because I'm about to run out of time. Yokai, where is it? This one's weird as well. Hello. Okay, thank you. So the credits sound in this one. That's the credit sound for that one. So you play as little man's right here, and you throw this thing, and the enemies drop money, which is always lovely. This is a game that I've never heard of as well. This is like not the first time I played it, because once again I had to test all of these ROMs. But yeah, you throw your thing here and you collect money. These are money. These are like wallets that are like which is weird. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. Okay, we're swimming. That's probably not good. Okay, kill that. If not, just pass by it. So this is a game, I don't, oh god, I'm running out of power. Careful now. Okay, what's happening here? What does the money do? I don't know about that. But we're collecting it. Oh, okay. Let's go down here, or whatever. And wow, the frogs are like flying. What the hell? Oh dear, let's avoid that. And then I get oh, so that is Yokai Dachuki. I don't understand this game either, but I can play through it. That's this game right here. And for that reason, I'm gonna rank it higher than Genpei Tomaden because I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna put it here. Is a fair spot for it. Above Libble Rabble, because the whole thing with Libble Rabble is just weird. 1 second. I am actually running out of time. We have like how many games left today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 games left, and I am running out of time, guys. I'm gonna try my hardest here. Dragon Spirit is our next game for 1987. I'm gonna try to speed this up, you know, because I'm about to run out of time here. Dragon Spirit is not obscure. Dragon Spirit is a game that was released in America, thank God. So let's do it. It's also a game I'm really, really bad at. We have an opening cinematic which explains. Nope. All right. Thank you. I guess. Okay. We have an opening cinematic that explains what's going on here. This guy holds up a sword, and he turns into a dragon, and that's the story of Dragon Spirit. Now, does this seem familiar? Does it remind you of Xevious, maybe? Because it is very similar to Xevious in that you have enemies on the ground that you can shoot, and there are enemies in the air that are okay. The difference with this is you have 2 hit points, which is cool, I guess. You shoot fire. You can also upgrade your weapon, your shooting, and you can have multiple heads. Yep. If I can actually collect this right here, I now have 2 heads, which means I can shoot double as much. So this I thought I got hit right there. You can have a total of 3 heads on your dragon. I'm also awful at this game, so please do not expect me to go any far. I'm awful at Dragon Spirit. And there's a... Oh, I could have gotten 3 heads right there. There's a sequel to Dragon Spirit for next time. And I'm going to play equally as bad there. Yep, see? I just got hit 2 times in succession. I'm awful at Dragon Spirit. Okay? Okay, give me this. I'm not sure what that does. I think that if you get enough of those, you will get an upgrade. And now we're shooting birds, and their feathers are dangerous, which is always nice. And that's it for Dragon Spirit. Oh! I didn't expect to get in the name entry. I like the name entry music in this game. I'm gonna put... There we go. I like that song. Bowling game. It's not boring. I wouldn't say it's not a boring game. It's a game I just am awful at. Dragon Spirit's on our tier list, as well as Dragon Saber, which is the sequel. That's going to be next time. No, I'm just going to do Namco. I'm going to put this one in C tier as well. Actually, yeah, C tier. Where in C tier does it belong? I'd rather pick QQ. I'd rather play Baraduke. I think I'm going to put this right above Dragon... below Dragon Buster. They're next to each other. It's a skill issue, again. Because I know this game gets very expansive. You can go pretty far with it if you actually are good at it. I am not. So, that's a gravestone, not a graveyard. Anyway. Yeah. It's a skill issue when it comes to Dragon Spirit. Similar to Rolling Thunder. Actually, let me compare it to all these games. Would I rather play Thunder Scepter? Yes. Yeah, it's gonna stay here. Above Dragon Buster, honestly. It's more expansive than Dragon Buster. It's not repetitive. It's not... There's a lot of unique stages in this game. I only know this thanks to... Hold on. I only know that thanks to the demos, because they actually give you 3 different demos, 2 of which are much later in the game, and they show a lot of different weaponry that the dragon can have. All right, we're going to speed this up. We got 5 more. Blazer is our next game. This is a game nobody's ever heard of. So let's go ahead and pop that one in. I think this one's also Japan exclusive. Exclusive in Japan. Let's see. We're going to play Blazer, Quester, Pac-Mania, Galga 88, and Final Lap, and then we're done. Let's do it. Blazer. That's a weird credit sound. Ready. So, we're playing as that tank in the middle. And let's do it, I guess. We're playing as this guy. And we are just, I think this is isometric. Oh, wow. Yeah. I died very quickly on that one. Oh, man. Focus Corner. You missed the weirdest of all the Japanese exclusives. It was called Wonder Momo. It was weird. It was, if you watch the replay, you'll see Wonder Momo was really, really weird. So we're shooting. This is my first, once again, game I have no past experience with. It seems like it's a pretty good game. to die very quick. No. I said Wonder Momo. M. Anyway, yeah, this game seems like it's actually decent, not bad. Seems actually a little fun. I'm just really bad at the whole fuel thing, it seems. I die really quickly in that one. I'm going to go now. Goodbye, Jay. Okay. I'm running out of time to put anything interesting in the name entry. Is my name. Thanks. I didn't even realize I said that. Wow. Private. Yeah, okay. First time playing that. Benefit of the I'm sorry I'm moving really quickly now. I just am running out of time now. Blazer goes in the B tier. It's not on the tier list, by the way. I do have to add it manually. B tier, I would put Blazer here between Mappy and pole position 2. I don't know about that. I have 4 more games left. And if I'm quick enough, I can finish it off. Blazer goes here between Mappy and pole position 2. If I played it more, I think I would like it a lot more. Because it seems like it's fun. Now, Quester is next. This game is going to look a little familiar if I load it up. This is another game I don't think that ever got released outside of Japan. I don't know, to be honest. Now, I'm going to load up this one. I want you guys to let me know if this game looks familiar. Not necessarily the game itself, but if it reminds you of anything. So we're loading up, and we're starting up, and yeah. Does this seem familiar to anybody at all? Possibly, maybe? By chance? Anyone? Anybody at all? Anyone? I'm gonna say it, but I want to see if you guys know what I'm talking about before I actually explain. Breakout. Or, to be more specific, actually, Arkanoid, which is the Taito game. Okay, one more credit, because that was embarrassing. Yeah, this is Breakout. It's specifically, especially Arkanoid, actually. Oh wow, I'm really bad at I'm really bad at this one. Arkanoid. This is Arkanoid Namco edition. I've seen some of the levels. They are based on Namco characters. Some of the buildings here. So yes, this is Namco's version of Arkanoid. It even has power-ups and all that. That opening cutscene is almost like very, very, very similar to the Arkanoid cutscene. And you have power-ups, and the power-ups are literally the power-ups from Arkanoid. Let's see if I can show you one of them. I hope I can. Those things at the top, I think they make the ball faster and slower. I think. Look, here's a power-up. Oh, I missed it, though. I do not have 5,000 subs. I don't know why you said that. I'm gonna forget 5,000 subs. Maybe I could have, like, a year ago if I knew what I was doing. And anyway. Okay, alright, we're bouncing. I'm gonna die really quick. I'm bad at the breakout games, alright? Like, I just died. I used 3 credits, and I messed up every single one. That really goes to show you how good I am at the breakout games. This game is... That 000 is just a loading thing. Quester's not on here. That game, it literally is just Arkanoid. And Arkanoid is better. C tier. It's not a bad idea for Namco to make a Arkanoid-like game. But, yeah, Arkanoid's a lot better. From Taito. Especially in levels afterwards, because you know the blocks that take 2 hits? Actually, no. No, never mind, because in Arkanoid, you also can't tell if it's taken 2 hits or not. It also takes more than 2 hits. That was Quester, okay? Now we have 3 more! Pac-Mania is next, and this is a game that actually... This is like one of the last iconic games of the entire series, because next episode, day 3, is going to be a lot of obscure games. So Pac-Mania is Pac-Man, but you can jump! And you also have different worlds. This is the last Pac-Man sequel made in the 80s. That's another thing. It went Pac-Man, and then Super Pac-Man, and then Pac-and-Pow, Pac-Land, and then finally Pac-Mania was their last go in the 80s. You have this nice 3D perspective, which is always cool. Let's go ahead and grab that. I actually don't know the difference between the English version and the Japanese version. I think it's that this stage is not in the English version. I think the English version of the game starts you on stage 2, and that's the first stage. You can't stand Pac-Mania. Wow. Why do you hate Pac-Mania, man? Is it the jump? I think the jump is fine. Unless you're playing Pac-Man Museum Plus. Because the emulated games in Pac-Man Museum Plus they have a lot of input lag. And it's especially bad for Pac-Mania because of the jump, and it's just horrendous. It's horrendous. You hate Pac-Mania because you're bad at it. That explains it. Yeah. You're a sore loser, am I right? Howard. Oh, the 3D tripped you out. I love Pac-Mania's soundtrack. Pac-Mania's soundtrack is awesome. I'm waiting for a certain power-up to show up. And it's just not here. I don't know when it's gonna show up, or if it's even gonna show up in this stage. There it is, finally! I was waiting for it to say special item. Okay. I need to get at least 1 ghost with this. Shit. No! No! I wasted the item! Hope that still gave me a multiply! Well, now it doesn't matter, because when you die, the multiplier goes away. You see, even with a jump, the game is not necessarily, like, crazy easy. You can still easily mess up. Wow, the last item is right here. Let's try next round. Nice. Yeah, you see, this stage, I think in the English version, they made this stage 1. I think that's the difference between the 2 versions. I think. I might be wrong on that. I know there is a version of Pac-Mania where this stage is turned into stage 1, even though it's really stage 2. I'm pretty sure that that's the explanation, that they changed it for the English version. Which I don't know why. I guess they just were like, we don't need this stage. I don't know why they said that. I guess they... Also, hi Sue from Pac-Land. Purple ghost right there. She's so annoying. I just had a huge bar that arcade, show stage and pizza and all that. Alright, let's hit him with this. There we go, get some nice points from that. I hate Sue a lot. I hate Sue. I'm not sure if she's my least favorite ghost in the game. I do think the jumping ghosts are also horrible to deal with. So there's that as well. But Sue is really annoying as well. Okay. Alright, let's hit him with this guy right here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play Pac-Mania for, because I do have to do those last 2 games. But we're going to try our best here. 60,000 points! Oh yeah, here's another thing. The points in Pac-Mania are really, really, really high compared to regular Pac-Man games. The theory that the Pac-Man pellets are drugs. I don't really have an opinion on that theory, but it is a little annoying when people are like, ooh, Pac-Man doing them power pellets, yo. Pac-Man on them pellets, man. Pac-Man. Go change because you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna address this anymore. Pac-Man be doing them power pellets, yo. Pac-Man on the power pellets. We do have cutscenes in this game. Well, I guess the other Pac-Man games have cutscenes. Well, Pac-Man is Super Pac-Man only. Anyway. This is a transition to the next round. There we go. I could make the game a little louder. Okay, Pac-Man's Park is next. Sorry, I was adjusting my headphones at the same time. Alright, let's hit him. Let's hit him. Let's hit him with them Pac pellets. Oh god. Oh god. You see, this is where the game gets a lot faster as well. Pac-Man's Park. This is where things get intense. Immediately when you start stage 3, it starts going. It really starts going. Blocktown is like child's play compared to Pac-Man's Park. And then when you get the sandbox land, just game over immediately. And I died. Pac-Man's Park, man. Love the music, though. Well, I love all the music in this game, quite frankly. We have 2 more games left. I'm just going to not let that continue. I have 2 more games left. Let me put Pac-Mania on the tier list. And where's Pac-Mania going to rank? Where's Pac-Mania? Okay, there it is. All the other Pac-Man games have been put at A tier. And this one's no exception. It's going to go in A tier, but I don't know where. Do I like it more than Pac and Pal? Nah. Do I like it more than Super Pac-Man? Yes. That's where Pac and Pal, Pac-Mania is going to go. I actually have no more time left. There are 2 more games in 1987. Galga 88 and Final Lap. We will do both of those in day 3, along with the rest of the games that we have to do. So that's 2 more games we do have to rank next time. Extra. But we're going to finish off day 2 here. It is only 2 more games. Pac-Man Plus, more like Pac-Man Minus. We're not going to play that on this series, but I will go ahead and give that a play one day on stream. We're going to end off our tier list day 2 here. And this is where we're going to cut it off. This is our current tier list. Thank you all. Next time, we're going to do those last 2 games for 1987 that we couldn't reach here. And then we will also do the rest of the games I want to cover, which there's a lot more. See, this is one we're going to... Actually, yeah, all of these are going to be next time. Plus more. A lot more. So be ready for that. Now, we're going to cut it off right here. We're basically done with this era. And let's go ahead and do our outro. So, thank you all. I hope you guys are agreeing with my tier list so far. And thank you all. Next time, we're going to do the last 2 games from 1987. And as well as that, we're going to do other games. We're going to start at 1988. And then we are going to do various games throughout the 1990s. I do have some stuff to explain, actually, about that. I'll get to that when we get to it. So thank you all. Remember, like button and dislike button. Thank you all. I just said thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. And yeah, we're going to end it right here. Thank you and goodbye.